Happy New Year's Eve to those of us who are still before midnight and on the 31st, and Happy New Year to those who are already. I'm pretty sure it's already New Year's in Australia right now. So, anyway, oh, Betty White just died. So, I've just got a little distracted watching all that. So, I put on some sparkly ears for the heck of it for the Zoom meetings I'm going to be going to, including a ghost stories one in a ghost stories marathon and a classic horror theater group in on Facebook, and then some other things in VR. So again, I'm not doing the full face, but I am excited. There's a new sparkly palette from Hard Candy called Look Pro eyeshadow palette in Indigo-ing Steady, and it's very purple and pink, and these are my favorite colors. Although, why are they always so many browns mixed in with this stuff? I don't get it. But anyway, um, so psyched to do this, and I do need some primer. Let's see, what is this? Some Bare Minerals primer. I like it's a kind. It's like the blur kind. Well, Cosmic Queenagers need the blur. Bare Minerals. Prime time. Feels really good, really smooth. So, let's see. What am I doing here now? I still have to put some eyeshadow primer on. And I probably need some more, like, more sticky kind, so deal with glitter. NYX Professional HD eyeshadow primer. Well, and it's also to protect, to put a layer on your over your very delicate eye eyelids before you put any kind of reds and purples on, because those can really stain, and it's eyelids aren't meant to be scrubbed, so it's better to just give a layer underneath that can protect your poor little eyelids. Okay, gosh, so here we go. Restart is this glittery purple here for my underliner. Well, usually I find hard candy makeup is really deeply pigmented. This seems a little bit less than usual. I don't know whether this is the kind you can do wet or dry, but I think I'm going to have to add a little liquid eyeshadow, Wet and Wild. Uh-oh, don't tell me this is dried out. It's not that old. just not picking up on the sponge. Alright, well, I'm going to have to try a different one. Going into this cool one I haven't used in a while. There we go, that's a solid plum. Well, I'm definitely psyched for some sparkle. It's like a frosted raspberry color. Oh, this is a purple, middle colored purple, I would call it an azalea. Well, and it's true that Hard Candy is a drugstore brand that is on the lowest end of the kind of stuff that I have. So it isn't as creamy as some of the other stuff. But now I want to just switch over to glitters. That can just be too intense. I guess I'm about to find out. Well, that looks kind of what I had in mind. Oops, a big chunk just fell out. So Betty White, it's just one of these people that it's just been iconic and has been famous as long as I've been alive, a lot longer than I've been alive. But I mean, just like I've always had awareness of her. because she was around so much on, the earliest TV. And I was remembering my grandmother watching Password, the show she did with her favorite husband, with the love of her life husband, and Ellen Ludden. Ooh, that look kind of cool. So you gotta also, it's really get in the crease. Well, I got more I'm gonna add, but this is like my main color, so gotta get, like, really anchor the eye. But I remember my grandmother watching that show, and I mean, I can't even remember like how little I was, but very, very little, and her just saying those two are married, and just being remembering, little flashes of things like that today, like my earliest awareness of her. And then I loved her in the Mary Tyler Moore Show. I never watched The Golden Girls, but I've always appreciated her whenever she popped up. And then just hearing more about her today, there were things I definitely didn't know. I didn't know that she was one of the very first female producers. She had her own production company in 1952. I mean, TV was only from 1948. I mean, she really was, like super. That's even before Lucille Ball had her deal. So, she really was a pioneer too, and that's awesome. It's really exciting to, you know, understand that part of her story, because, Hollywood has been traditionally so brutal for women, but she seems to have, you know, um, maneuvered well for herself. And I think that, well, anyway, she's definitely, I keep saying, is a national treasure. And for whatever reason you like her. And I did see a tiny bit of that show, Hot in Cleveland, that she was on, but with Valerie Bertinelli and who else? Well, that sure is fun. Ooh, I can use this one to do the Audrey Hepburn look from How to Steal a Million. I have that on my DVR, and I need to just take a photo of it because it's like the first time, also, again, childhood memories, the first time I remember like going, ooh, wow, about makeup. And it was um, Audrey Hepburn with this kind of galactic glitter on her. But now I need to add another layer, and this is a topper. I definitely need a clean brush. Once it's pretty transparent, it's just like a gloss over the color. It's just like the point. What's the point of putting on the color if you're just going to cover it? Okay, let's see. Is that good enough for now? Well, these are multicolor profusion amethyst gems, and then this other one, Indigo-ing Steady. So now I need some eyeliner. Oh no, I'm gonna have to toss this. I used it yesterday. This is one of my new ones that came from my Look Fantastic. It's supposed to be like this deluxe eyeliner. It was horrible. It was so hard to get off. It was like, I don't know, it was like a plastic kind of thing. I'm definitely not down with this. It's like not that often that I'm just like big thumbs down, but that earned it. I know I have other liquid liners floating around here, so I just need to go find another one. I wasn't expecting that. Usually, you know, the fancier ones are better, not worse. It almost seemed like vinyl. It was very hard to get off. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, and another thing I have to toss. This brow gel was horrendous also. Sorry. Lower East Side full brow gel, just horrible. It looked horrible, and again was also really hard to get off. So I'm going to be bopping around to different things tonight, online, in VR, just in my friends' DMs. It's getting to be the time to start a new mascara soon. And now my brow buddy, so far I really like this stuff the best. Gel. And this is really cheap. LA Girl Brow Gel. cheap but good. And now, so there's two other glitters in here. I think I'm going to go for the darker pink for my little glitter stripe. So I can't believe that they're still letting Times Square go on, but anyway, I'll definitely take a peek at it. Now that's my little signature glitter stripe, and a way to be able to use glitter every day without making a complete mess. But, you know, New Year's Eve is one of those days that calls for plenty of glitter. And so that's what I got for that. But now I need some fabulous lip stuff. Thought it would go into my, this was one of my Christmases last year, the Clinique Chubbies, little baby Chubbies lipstick. So let's see what color will go with what I'm wearing now. Can't go back to the same one every time. Okay, this is a kind of a purple one. Raspberry. I'm meant to go on top of it. Must be something glittery. Well, here's an iridescent white I've been wanting to try. Let's see how this goes. Try not to get too much pink inside. So the trick with this, because I mean these don't look very good on their own. They look good on top of other colors, but also you don't want to get it tainted with the other colors. So I just try to tap it on super lightly. And then just, well, that looks pretty good, but then I'm gonna have to be refreshing it through the night, so I better find something that's easy to continue. So I guess I'll bring this with me. My private society. Jealous. So I'm gonna cut it a little short today. I'm not gonna do any unboxings. I gotta get ready for events. And I'm wishing you a fabulous last few hours of 2021, but good riddance to it. As somebody said, you know, having Betty White die on the last day of this horrendous year, it's like, yeah, okay, that's a good crescendo bookend of how crappy 2021 is. And let's pray for everybody. Let's make it 2022 a million times better. Lots of love, have fun, but be safe out there tonight. Please follow and bring your friends next time. Cosmic Queenager See you later.